Hello everybody, welcome to another edition of Super Soldier Talk. I'm James Rink. It is Wednesday, June 22nd, 2016, and today I'm here with Peter again. So again, a recap, Peter works for the ACIO, which is the Alien, I call it the Alien Contact Intelligence Organization, but I mean, they go by different names, but that's essentially what they do. And Peter will share he has been sharing with us some information about not only aliens and different councils and groups, but as well as super soldiers, as we went into last week, and the week before that about the Nazi invasion of the timeline. So this week, I just want to share some questions that the audience members had, as well as maybe bring up some more information about super soldiers. Well, first of all, let me, Peter, are you there?
Hello to everybody and hello to you, of course.
Great. Thanks, Peter, for joining us again. How are you doing? Have you been really busy?
Given all the circumstances, good, but actually very bad.
What, bad? Something bad has occurred?
Shit happened all the time, and
Oh, okay.
it's like, bad things, messed up things happening in job and, at work and in personal life. To all listeners, never ever do such a stupid thing I did. Never marry your partner, your colleague from your job.
Oh, I see. So you probably got some tension going on there.
Yeah, definitely, yes.
Yeah, right. So that certainly could throw a pickle into the equation, especially when you're trying to you have your agenda and then your partner has the other. So, but hopefully you can come together, a meeting of minds, and I think usually cooperation and that's usually one of the biggest things when it comes to relationships is always just trying to find a middle ground to work together with. All right, so I wanted to start off today's show here with a question going back to last week with the Orlando mass shooting. It was brought to my attention. Of course, now last week you mentioned that the individual who shot up the gay nightclub in Orlando was possibly he was a sleeper, but he was activated to send a message to another group. Now, information has come to me that may actually shed some light to this, that perhaps some of these homosexuals in this nightclub might have been super soldiers, and this guy was activated to exterminate them, to send a message to perhaps another organization, because there's different organizations, mercenary armies that are at play here. Do you have?
Yeah, yes. Yes, but you are only particularly right. Yeah, because primary message was for U.S. government. Don't mess around with us. We are private. And private sector, we've got so many privates with us, and don't mess around with us.
Okay, so there you have it. All right.
And they are scared, trust me, they are scared.
Right, and they should be, considering especially what's going on with this Nazi agenda. It seems to have actually totally come out of control from their grasp. I guess
Yes.
They thought they could manage the problem, but the problem is they're now being managed.
Definitely, yes, you are absolutely right. It went out of control long time ago.
So why do you think there is such a strong Nazi connection with these programs? Why not perhaps other groups?
Because they've got roots in all these research projects.
Maybe because the Nazis were more. Maybe they adopted a new R&D belief system.
Yeah.
So maybe we could actually theoretically we could learn something from their beliefs. Not necessarily belief system,
How
but
can I say that? Yes, you are right, but it's like good manner serving for bad purpose, if you wanna say it that way.
yeah, that's a good way to put it. Okay, so I guess I just are okay. So someone wants to know: are Nazis in the same group as the Cooper Belt group? Are you familiar with this Cooper Belt group?
Uh, that's the question because nobody knows uh where uh they are infiltrated.
All right. So can you
That's the problem.
do you have any information on this Cooper Belt group?
No, I just wanna say yes, I've got, but there are no official proclamation that yes or not.
Okay. Well, can you tell the audience what this group is about for those who don't know?
Yeah. They. Mm, how can I say that? Designed? Yeah, designed martial arts. I mean, like arts, one per one fight, something like that. Physical contact.
Okay. All right. So someone wants to know if super soldiers built the pyramids.
No, definitely not.
Yeah, I didn't think so either. Can you give us a few brief words about that? Like, who do you think actually did?
Oh, that's the thing. They are very old. I mean, all around the world, pyramids, and there were periods of time, periods, yeah, and during these different periods of time, these pyramids they were modified, right?
Right.
Because in each period they served for total different purposes. Yeah, that was the main reason why they were rebuilded and modified all the time.
Right. And of course, this person was not specific in which pyramid they're referring to. It could be the pyramids on Mars or the pyramids that were in Lemuria or the ones in Romania. But I'm assuming they're the pyramids in
No,
Egypt.
no, 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 no. I am talking about all pyramids all around the world.
Okay.
Because
All
the,
right.
the, the principle I was describing, it's the same for all of them.
Well, do you know what kind of technology might have built it? Do they actually use pulleys and use manpower or ox
No,
power?
no, 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 no. They used special technology. Um, we called it we in ACIO called it for working purposes. Materializer or maybe metaner. It's like you you've got nothing, just comments, and you've got something. And this something, I mean, practically anything you can possibly imagine, right? They've got these machines. I don't know for how many hundreds of thousands of years.
Okay, so but specifically, can you explain how it works? Is it the levitation technology, or does it just manifest blocks of stone where they want it?
Yeah. Yes. Yes. Yes.
So they don't
Yes.
even have to transport any stones. It just
No.
pops.
No. Nothing. Nothing. No.
Well, how long would it take, say, to build the pyramids in Egypt? at Giza,
Few days.
and that's probably how long it took them. Few days.
Yeah, few days, not two. Few. I don't know, like 1 or 2 weeks. 2 weeks at the most.
Wow. Certainly.
With this kind of tech, because pyramid itself, no problem, but inside the pyramid, they built extremely huge complex of catacombs and all kind of stuff with high tech equipment. So because of that, not because of pyramid itself. Pyramid itself, I don't know, like 1, 2, 3 days at the most. But this tech inside the pyramid, and
So
I mean like these catacombs and the complexes and tech in I mean tech technology in inside this complex.
okay. And I was just curious. So does this mean that they can? I'm assuming there's a maximum size of the blocks that come out of it.
No, you are wrong.
They can.
They can do one block. They are not limits per se, right? They if they wanna or really wanna, they can do like another Earth ish. I mean, via mass and largeness of one block with comparison in comparison with Earth, for example.
Or perhaps a moon, another moon.
No.
No,
Earth,
another
for
Earth.
example. Yeah.
Yeah. So if they could release this kind of technology, we could rebuild our cities in a matter of few days.
That's the thing. They know that we are so stupid that there will be always few crazy people. They wanna misuse it, and they don't wanna release it because of that. That's the reason.
Okay, so maybe the ACIO can manage the technology's releasement. Hope if they can do.
Yes, but we are not developed enough. I mean, mentally.
Oh, so that's how you have to have certain mental powers to work these devices.
Yes, definitely. No. I mean, mentally, not to misuse it.
Oh, because of the ego component.
Yes, definitely, yes.
Okay, well, so what could we do to get our ego in check? Is this sort of law of
That's the thing.
attraction stuff?
That's the thing. I don't know. To be honest, once we are downgraded to only two DNA strings, I think uh, I think that we are not able to do nothing with that. I mean, something like ego downgrading or something. No, that's the problem.
Yeah, so it sounds like we need to go through perhaps an initiation or an ascension process before.
Yeah,
Okay.
if you wanna say that way.
Okay. And again, if the audience has any questions about the nature of the pyramids, feel free to ask, because I'm sure we could go on. We could go on for that for quite a bit. But I wanted to stay on the topic here because we got some more questions in line. Are you familiar with? I guess we can go back to just briefly finishing up on the super soldier component. Are you familiar with the avatar process? How they use avatars with super soldiers?
No, not avatars. They are using shape shifting. I mean cloning and then shape shifting. Yeah.
Okay.
Avatar process is like super old. It's like ancient, practically.
So that's like where maybe the 5th gen or the 4th gen super soldiers are doing.
No. One or first or second one.
Oh, okay. Wow. Well, there you have it. So theoretically, you could be a super soldier, and they have technology to shapeshift you using the.
No. They don't have it.
They don't.
They gave it to you. they operate in this tech inside you. That's the big difference. Trust me, my friend.
The technology is inside you. Well,
Yeah.
and so when it's activated, you shapeshift your
Yes,
physical
you are
appearance.
absolutely right.
So
Absolutely
does that
right.
mean your clothes rips apart as you shapeshift into a huge hulked out super soldier, or what? Is that shape?
No, no, no. It's I mean, that's the thing. Nobody knows exact shapeshift. It can be like Hulk, shapeshift, but still, but from something like Hulk, or maybe like normal average human, but another appearance. Do you know what I mean? Physical looks.
Yeah. So do you recall shapeshifting?
You mean like myself personally?
Yeah. Have you shapeshifted?
No, no, never.
Okay. So when you're
I don't need that.
so when you're turned into a super soldier, you're just activated and there you're ready to go.
Yeah,
Okay. Do you know what facilities these missions are conducted out of?
there are lots of them.
And I'm assuming each facility is tied to each different weapons contractor. So that could
Yes,
be a loaded question.
we've got. I don't wanna say we because you in US got four largest contractors, right? Kruger, uh, Kruger, Shoreline Ultimate, and Monarch.
What was the third one?
Kruger, Monarch, Shoreline, and Ultimate.
Uh, okay, the fourth one, ultimate.
Ultimate, yeah.
Okay, that's a new term you brought up. Okay, because I thought the fourth one. Okay, so maybe because one time you mentioned there were five, and the fifth might have been DARPA, but I suppose that's not really the
No,
Nazis.
they are cooperating with DARPA, which is like fifth. It's official. It's federal officially, but it is like it's private too. So if you wanna count it, yes,
All right.
it's fifth. Yes.
Okay. Recently, I saw the movie American Ultras, and in that movie, they mentioned the name Kruger was this chief of operations.
Name Kruger was mentioned also in Mirror's Edge Catalytics video game. Play it, you will see that.
Right. There you have it. Okay. Um,
It's a very similar to video game released in I don't know April March, uh, Quantum Break, and there was this Monarch company. So they are releasing true, I mean real names of companies, real names of real people, existing. I mean living people.
yeah. And so, are you familiar with the Jackson facility?
And what should be with
Uh,
Jackson?
it's a Milab facility where they take some super soldiers.
No, no, no. I mean, okay, but I don't know what's the question dealing with because there is lots of types of agendas, So
So there is indeed a base known
yeah,
as Jackson facility.
yes.
Whereabouts do you think that is located?
It's under the sea shelf, and it's like 100 mile from Jacksonville.
Jacksonville, Florida.
Yep. Yes.
Okay, I sort of figured it was out there, because that when I do some poking around in my file, it appears I've been there quite a few times. Um, and that I guess it would be one of these Nazi groups, perhaps.
Yep. So go ahead with questions,
Okay.
please.
Now, someone wants to know, why are blacks the most suppressed race on the planet, in their opinion?
Who? Black.
Black
What?
people? Do you think they're
Uh, why they are what? Sorry.
the most suppressed?
Uh, uh they did bad things. Very, 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 very back. I mean, very long time ago. In very bag history, we called it bag history. Sorry.
So this is their karma, perhaps, as a race.
Yes, that's the thing. Mm-hmm.
And can you comment about what they did?
They trusted wrong races, if you wanna say it that way.
Was this perhaps in Atlantis or Lemuria or even before then?
Yes, yes. They've got their own, part of fault that these continents never aren't existing in these days.
Well, would they be some of the survivors from the Mars
Yes,
before that was Mars colony? Well, I guess it wouldn't be
yes.
colony.
As
Yeah.
I said, yes.
Uh,
I think that we definitely. Oh, go ahead because we need to talk about two gentlemen's.
oh,
So,
oh, yeah. Right. So there you have it. Hope it answered your question. So a couple of weeks ago, you mentioned a Robert Miller and a Paul Serene, and I'm
yes,
I'm assuming.
key people, yeah, two gentlemen's. Key people in Monarch Solutions, yes.
Um, now, you mentioned that these were the two most dangerous people on the planet.
Definitely, yes, trust me.
So, what makes them so dangerous, and what have they done?
They abducted people, they changed their DNA, they via vaccination, they did this via this, and they created a army of also called monarch sleepers.
And
Now they are monarch soldiers because in last half year, 6 months, all of, I don't want to say all of them, but 90% of them was activated.
so, where are
And
they
of course,
if they've been activated?
I almost forget Sophia Amaral. She's how can I say that, naive scientist, right? Because her intentions were good, but outcomes of her research were misused.
Okay, so, but I mean, she wouldn't really be responsible if her research was misused. If she had good intentions to begin with.
Yeah. But that's the thing. She blame herself, and she's jumping from body to body.
How do you figure that? How,
We've got our techniques. Trust me. And that's the thing that it is not like body to body, but um, she is re-aging because she is re-aging, not she was re-aged or something. She is re-aging all the time, yeah, because she's like, I don't know how many years old, and she's originally fully human. Okay, that's the thing. That's the reason why I am talking about re-aging or maybe de-aging or something like that.
Right. So re-aging is the same as de-aging.
Yes, yes,
And that's
yes.
what you call it, the ACIO, re-aging?
Yes, re-aging for us is the same as de-aging. Yes, yes, yes.
Okay.
Mhm.
Um,
And
yeah.
and they trapped her for I don't know how many years. It was like 5 years. Sorry, Serene, Paul Serene, and Robert Miller, and they trapped her. And once uh, she escaped them, she re-aged, and because she re-aged, she overloaded herself. I mean, not she at her own, but she got quite a good science team, around her. And she literally overloaded Monarchs time machine. And they are really pissed off at her, trust me.
Because she re-aged so much.
No, because she did it in a very specific time, at very specific and complicated circumstances.
Yeah, okay. And so that means they're not able to use some of that tech on us?
Yes, definitely. They wanna to shift to merge and shift realities and dimensions and all kind of stuff. And now they've got it fully functional. And because of her, and they don't have it now because of her. So trust me, they are very pissed off at her.
Were, do you think they were cooperating with the Nazis from the other parallel reality that wanted to invade us?
To be honest, definitely yes. They are so nuts.
But I mean, if these Nazis have an agenda of annexation, what makes them not want to? I mean, these Nazis may annex Monarch Solutions, and the next thing, it's all the Nazis.
No, because they need monarch for make annexing, as you mentioned it, as you named it, sorry, easier. But once they will get knowledge from wisdom from monarch, it will be instant kill to Serene, to Miller, and to all these key people. Trust me,
You
because
think
this is the manner, the Nazi manner, how they are doing things. They got the wisdom, and you are alive only until they need you, and once they don't need you, you can be happy if you are in their prison. But to be honest, their prison, rather to be that. Trust me. Than in this prison. Trust me.
over in the parallel reality, the Nazis' work camps are a lot more ethical.
No, they wanna make worst work scams worst ever in our reality. In their reality, work camps are not so bad, but they wanna do it worst of worst in our reality
And that's the
because
Nazis.
they've got the plan for it.
Yeah.
Plans. Sorry.
All right. So, what do you think the end game of Robert Miller and Paul Serene is? What are they getting from all this? This mind control, manipulation, control.
They are like like boys, like and you, all of you, will be our puppets. Ego boys. I don't want to say boys, teenagers, and ego. Something like that.
So they're almost like they're playing God, and they're enjoying it so much that they
Yes,
forget that
yes.
there could be other gods out there that could dethrone him.
That could be like even more advanced and more powerful and all kind of stuff. Yes.
Okay, and so what do you foresee how this all comes to an end? Do you see maybe
I
perhaps?
don't know. I don't know. I don't have crystal ball. Trust me.
Okay, then we'll just have to wait that one out. But is something going to be done against these people? Robert Miller and Paul Serene, are they going to be arrested? Has the military put an order out?
We are working on them.
Okay,
We ACIO we are working on them.
all right. And
With in cooperation with Labyrinth Group.
now what you're describing, this Monarch Solutions, again, it's a 40-mile wide circular base underneath Toronto that's been there for thousands of years.
Yes.
And they're occupied by hybrid looking humans, or maybe they don't look human, but they can shapeshift to look human if need be.
Yes, you are absolutely right.
So how many people?
Not under Toronto. One of entrances to this huge base is in Toronto.
Okay, correct. All
And
right.
the huge base is in U.S. Canadian border, near the Great Lakes. That's exact location.
How many people do you think work for Monarch Solutions?
Oh, completely?
Yeah.
Oh, that's crazy questions.
Well,
Millions all around the world.
okay, but I'm not referring to sleepers. I'm talking about the people inside the base itself.
Oh, okay. What about like 500,000? 500,000?
Now,
Plus, minus, few persons?
what you described is an extremely sophisticated operation.
Yes.
Where do they get their funding to keep this going?
They've got their own printer for money. Trust me, it's crazy. Trust me, but they've got it.
Okay, well there you have it. All right, and I'm assuming that's probably how the other mercenary armies they get their funding as well. They have certain
Definitely yes.
manifestation technologies.
You are absolutely right. Trust me.
All right. Okay. So I think we can move on here. So someone wants to know, with the recent former neo-Nazi Louisiana State Representative David Duke endorsement of Trump, do you have any information on who David Duke was in the Nazi timeline? And, again,
Of course, of course.
okay. So can you share with the audience who do you think David Duke was?
The Dr. Vernitske.
Okay, and the other parallel reality.
Yes.
And so what did he do within the Nazi party regime?
No, he was like,
He was a good guy in that
Oh,
reality.
definitely not. Trust me, definitely not. Definitely not.
So what you mentioned he was a doctor. So what did he, was he experimenting on people?
Tell me, please, tell me what doctors are us they surrounded like a Mengele group could possibly do good things.
Yeah, yeah.
Definitely not.
I think experimentation comes to mind.
Yes, yes.
Okay, so
Another project, Murkoff solution.
Murkoff Corporation or Solutions?
Yes, in Murkoff Corporation, but Murkoff Solutions is like, they are their specialization is dealing with like really crazy health and especially mental health experiments.
Because I know about 2 weeks ago we talked about Murkoff Corporation, and it had to do with something to do with Project Wall Rider and this not.
Yes, we are. Yes, all these things they are like dealing with Nazis.
So, but in this parallel reality, Murkoff Corporation never really materialized. It's in the other Nazi parallel reality.
No, 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 no. In this reality, they exist. Trust me.
Okay, so can you like go on Dun and Bradstreet and look up their code?
No, no, no. They are hidden, but they are here.
Okay, all right. So there you have it. Okay, so let's go on here. Do you know about Don? Okay, Donald Marshall talks about these cloning facilities where he claims he's seen not only himself but others cloned. Are you familiar with these cloning facilities, or even if
There are tons of cloning facilities. I can't talk about them enough because it's like tons of them all around the world.
okay, and so
They are trying to, you know, to literally to build super soldiers.
um,
But not only super soldiers, superhumans, if you want to say it that way, because super soldiers, basic super soldiers characteristic is like they can be triggered. I mean, like activated. And then once they are activated, they become very violent, and that's the thing.
I wanted to throw this out here. There's this lady who, I mean, you told me about this story. She was activated and accidentally, and she is a super soldier. And when you change into the super soldier, you don't recall your civilian life. And of course, now Peter, you just mentioned that these super soldiers are extremely aggressive to the point where she actually murdered her children during this period.
Yes.
So could theoretically they would need to come in and clone the children, replace them, bring the souls back in?
Yes. That's the problem. As I told my friend of mine, he's got a girlfriend and she's super soldier, and he was, she scared, she totally scared shit out of him. Like, what, like in this Mirror's Edge catalytics, right? These all weird, like tattoos on her arms and what all kind of this stuff. It was like total crazy.
Yeah, yeah. The scenario I described to you actually did occur, and probably has occurred multiple times.
Yeah, so that's the thing, because she began to speak ancient Sumerian language. It's like universal talking, I mean speaking language for super soldiers, like English is for common people, right?
Right. Okay. Are you familiar with ascended machine technology?
I just wanted to
Oh,
finish my thought
sure.
that uh there are tons of facilities, right, all around the world, and they are cloning not only super soldiers but superhumans, because super soldiers, as I told, once they are triggered, they are very dangerous, and they want a superhumans with non-trigger mode. I mean, like nothing like that, right? Because trigger mode is not good.
So, do these superhumans have abilities that they can access all the time, or are they
Yes,
suppressed?
yes, yes, yes. You are absolutely right.
And are they being surrogated into the public sector, like inserted?
Yes. Mm-hmm.
And is this what the so-called crystal children might be?
Yes, you are absolutely right.
because some people claim that these crystals and indigos, well, more particularly the crystals, are actually star seeds that have been
Yes,
hybridized by the
yes.
ET.
I mean, yes,
So
definitely. You are absolutely right.
yeah, but what you described seems like something that the government's doing as well. They're doing the same thing too.
Yes.
These facilities, well, not really government, these mercenary army groups.
No, 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 no. They've got nothing to do with governments.
Right. Okay. Um. All right. So, did you share what you wanted to with that particular comment about the cloning
I, th-
facilities?
I, I think that we are okay for now.
Okay. I think there's a lot more we could explore about this, but right now I wanted to go into ascended machine technology. Now, for those who don't know what that is, apparently it's a cybernetics mixed in with human flesh. And James Casbolt mentioned this, perhaps like a cybernetic heart. But it seems like this technology interfaces with the biological flesh. So can you?
Yes, but it's normal. I mean, at least for us, it's absolutely normal.
Uh, and so that's typically what they do with super soldiers. They cybernate us like that in that fashion.
Yes, yes. This kind-ish, you know. Yes,
Yeah,
yes.
because I know some people they come up to me and they say, James, I wish they could just turn off all my implants. I just want them all removed. So
This is not so easy. Not so easy. Trust me.
yeah, so some of these implants are keeping you alive. They could be implanted hearts or implanted
Yes.
organs.
Yes, you are absolutely right.
So you're just gonna have to learn to coexist, I guess, for now anyway.
Yeah, coexist. I love that. Yes,
All right.
definitely.
Are you familiar with cyborgs that have a glass plate on a bald head?
Yeah, but what's with them? I don't know because it's like wide topic.
Well, that's allegedly what I look like in one form or another. Maybe off-world cyborg. Um, so do you know what these beings are called, or who they work for?
No. They can work for everybody because once they've got enough money to pay them.
I think these cyborgs were more with the Galactic Federation's super soldier groups that they're working on.
Trust me that you are not right.
Really? So this is the same Nazi nonsense again? Well, not nonsense, but
Not Nazi. They are from another reality.
what? In which reality?
Not reality. Crap. Dimension. My bad.
Yeah. So, what are the? Can you describe what these beings look like? A little bit more detail.
They can look like everybody they wanna because you know.
They can shapeshift. In other words.
Yep.
So why do they have a glass plate on their head?
Because they like to give you the option to see inside their heads.
Okay. And some of these beings are described as having a left eye that is infrared seeking, and there's a device that gets put over it. And also their skin looks silvery. And
Yeah. All these things are right because I mean like these descriptions, it pretty much fits the reality.
okay. So how is it that if I'm doing super soldier missions here and I'm assuming I don't look like that in this reality.
Yes,
So it's just
you are assuming it right.
okay. So it's a different other parallel realities. We all look different. We could look different.
Yes, you are absolutely right.
Right. So I know a lot of people who do remote viewing and they try to gather information on these projects. So you have to take in consideration there are other parallel realities, there are other dimensions, and so what you're actually seeing may exist, or most likely may exist. It's just that it may
Yes,
not be in
yes,
this.
yes, yes, yes. You are definitely right. Trust
Right.
me.
Um, all right. So I was also doing a session recently, and to remote view my own so-called avatar, and or whatever you want to call it. And he looked like he was in Area 51, and he was loaded with a ton of machinery and equipment. But he looked a lot. I mean, he was extremely buff, and I think they said it was like 9 foot tall, or something like that, 7 to 9 feet tall, and he had white hair. Um, do you think that might have been another parallel reality?
Yeah, I mean, like, you know, like Jean-Claude Van Damme or something like that. Many of them are like, what the heck? Are you serious?
So, so
These guys like was designed to play this game, these characters in the movies and games, of course.
right. So some of these super soldiers can really be. They design them to be 8, 9 feet tall.
Yeah.
I'm guessing they're probably doing missions with reptilians. Probably.
Yes,
If they're that
because
big.
reptiloids, they are very big.
Yeah. Yeah. So they're probably most likely off-world usage. Would
Yep.
not wouldn't exactly fit into standard military use. Just see a 9 foot super soldier. Okay. With a bald head or whatever, cyborg skin, cyborg suit. All right. So let's go on here. Do you think we did this in past lives? Is that why we get attached
Yeah,
to this?
definitely yes.
Because some people have contacted me about, James, I want to become a super soldier. What do I need to do? And
No, don't wanna do that. That's the most. No. This is not good.
right, so maybe what you just so not focus on the killing part, but just focus on increasing your vibration, increasing your abilities, working on your ego, and integrating yourself as much as possible. And of course,
Yeah,
focusing on,
you are absolutely right.
yeah. All right. Um, so, what would you like to see us super soldiers working together on in the future, if anything?
To be honest, I don't know. I mean, they can very easily go off control, and nobody knows what will happen. Nobody know.
So, but you said the Finto technology was integrated with an artificial intelligence, right?
Yeah, but that's the thing. It's self-aware.
Yeah. Each person is self-aware, or
No, AI, PPAI, femtotech. It's become self-aware and are practically unable to control.
so the Nazis and these groups are practically unable to control this now.
I don't wanna say they are practically. I mean it's only matter of time when it will happen. I mean something like that.
I know. And last week you mentioned that they're working. Of course, right now the current gen is Gen 8, and they're working on Gen
Yes.
9 and Gen 10. And
No, Gen 9 is like in tests in practice, and the Gen 10 is only like in simulations, in computer simulations. Yeah.
so you've already and you addressed this issue about the AI, and you said they got it under control. They said that you're confident that they will be able to stop the computer.
Oh, that's the question. If they don't wanna speed the development of next gens, two gens, very fast, hmm? It will be only a matter of time.
Yeah, and that's what I said as well. It's inevitable, but hopefully. I mean, I'm sure you're familiar with the phrase "as above, so below."
Yes.
I'm hoping maybe the AI will just be another reflection of a reality, but considering how messed up it is, it kind of concerns me. But maybe it's just on this Earth. It's not as bad as it is in other worlds. So
Yes, yes, yes. We can assume that you are right.
okay. Um, so let's just say these super soldiers did go offline, or I guess or they become self-aware. Would that mean, say, you and I would stop being light workers and we turn into a super soldier and that's it? The AI is not going to let us go back to our civilian lives.
Oh, no, 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 no. Nothing like that.
So the AI will still allow us to have a civilian life while they continue.
Yeah,
Do they decide to
definitely.
use us?
Definitely, yes.
Okay. And I guess the reason why they allow us to switch back to civilian lives is because we're more effective fighters if we're allowed to have a life. Is
Yes, you are absolutely right.
okay. All right. So let's continue on here. Um, what can we, the people, do to help bring about a peaceful and loving, prosperous timeline?
In this time, definitely, definitely, uh, just drink mint tea. Recipe you will find in description. Am I right?
Yeah, yeah. The
Okay,
the
okay. In
wisdomers will help
descriptions.
you out. Mm-hmm.
Yes, 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 yes.
Okay. And what about, say, law of attraction, manifestation? Does that any of that work?
Yeah, something like that.
So stay focused on positive, or try to be positive yourself, so the reality around you can become positive.
Yep.
Okay. All right. So has the ACIO ever had any association with Dr. Greer and the Disclosure Project?
He's from another reality and he got the special agenda with dealing with ACIO, you're right? And he's not a part of our timeline ACIO, if you wanna say it that way.
Yes, but he was born here. I believe it was in West Virginia. So he was born in
No,
this
no, no,
time.
no, no.
No.
I mean, he's self-aware being. Do you know what I mean? Sovereign being.
So he
Because his body was just used as an avatar.
and do you believe he's being used for a good, positive?
Yes,
Okay. Because I know. All right. So does the ACIO have a timeline when disclosure will happen, or when aliens will reveal themselves physically?
definitely yes. It's only a matter of time.
Can you
Few
tell us?
years, few
Few
years, few
years.
years.
So would this be perhaps maybe 2023?
Nope. 2017, from 2017 to 2022.
Okay. Now, what's going to happen to the vast majority of people on this planet? In my opinion, are extremely low consciousness. A lot of them are
No,
indoctrinated.
no, 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 no. All of them, they are looking at the movies, at TV series, at TV shows, at they are playing games and all these things, they are in their heads.
Okay, so it's already part of the consciousness, just people haven't accepted it as the
Yes,
reality yet.
yes, you are right.
Okay, so there you have it. Now I know, Peter, you're really busy, and would you like to wrap this up at this point?
I think that we, or aren't we, asked all the questions? I don't know.
No, but we could say that for another time.
Okay.
So, so there you have it. Everybody, thanks for listening in. Again, if you like to get help from the Wisdomers, please consider drinking Peter's mint tea recipe, which is listed in the description area. Also, feel free to visit supersoldiertalk.com, where you can get updates about not only some of our previous interviews, as well as some other information associated with the Super Soldier Milab agendas. And be sure to subscribe to the show so you can hear, again, we're going to try to do this. I don't know if we really sat down and discussed how long we're going to be doing this, but it seems like there's so much information. As long as, Peter, you're willing to continue, I'm willing to continue, and I'm sure the audience would like to hear more. So anyway, again, thank you, Peter, for joining us, and thank you for the listeners for listening in, and bye-bye.
Bye-bye.